Hi you guys, it's KK and welcome to my channel. So today we are going to review the ItsMyRayeRaye palette from BH Cosmetics. There's been a lot of buzz around this palette, so I'm really excited to be doing a video for it. If you do follow me on Instagram or Snapchat, I did do some swatches of it, but I will go ahead and swatch it for you all in this video. So let's go ahead and get into it. The palette does retail for $22.50. It is vegan, cruelty-free, allergy tested, gluten-free, and is multifunctional as well. ItsMyRayeRaye did the collaboration with BH Cosmetics. She released this palette and some brushes as well. The focal point for this video is going to be this palette right here. So as you can see, the palette does come with this covering and it is really pretty. I love this color. And so initially when you open it, it does come with 15 eyeshadows. Some are matte and some are shimmer. It does come with a mirror. I actually went ahead and did my eyebrows, my foundation, and I primed my eyelids using this mirror, and I really like that it will span your whole face, so you don't have to worry about a small tiny mirror or something like that. But I really like that it comes with a mirror, so that's a plus for me. Now BH Cosmetics, I don't know if this is just me, but I kind of would like to see a little clear packaging over your palettes, just because when I got it, it was a little bit of scratches right here. Maybe it's too much to ask for. I'm the type of person that's going to keep my boxes. I'm going to keep the palette in this box, so if anybody's gonna put scratches on it, I want it to be me. Maybe that's too much to ask for, but nonetheless, that's a BH Cosmetics. That wasn't anything on Ray Ray. So when I saw Ray Ray on her YouTube channel showcase this palette, I was like, man, I have to get it. It's like the perfect palette for the fall. I'm really looking to get into more colors and things like that. Usually I'm just someone who does neutral colors, browns and golds. I need to get away from that, stepping out of my comfort zone. I went ahead and bought the palette. With shipping and everything, it was about $28. I'm gonna go ahead and get into it because I really want you all to see the shades. I'm gonna start with the shimmer shades first. No problem with the shimmers at all. Great color payoff. I'm just interested to see how it's going to look on the lid. They are soft, so that is really good. That is the second row. And last but not least, this is the final row. That is all of the eyeshadow shades. I'm going to go ahead and swatch the highlighters and the contour shades for you. And so the first one is going to be Moonlight. People rave over this one. One swipe, super pigmented. So that is the next one, called Radiance. The next one is French Toast. And then last but not least, we're going to do the contour shades. So the first one is Chai. We have Mocha, and then Brownie. Alright, so that is all for the swatches. Let's go ahead and get into the look and see how they look on the lid. I'm really interested in seeing how one of these neutral shades look on my skin. And so I'm going to be going in and taking the color Pancake. So Pancake goes on very seamless. I really like that. So hey, if all else fails, at least I know I have a good neutral shade. Now I'm going to go in with the color Friday. So I'm going to actually concentrate this on the upper lid. I have a little bit of fallout, and even on the pan, as you can see, it is a little bit of powderiness. I don't even know what to call that. I'm not even gonna act like I know the correct term, but all I know is it's a little stuff coming out of the pan. You know, it's not too much, but if you look closely, it's a little fallout right there. The color payoff, I'm not gonna stunt, is really good. I I was a little bit skeptical of it. Ray Ray came with it. This is actually an e.l.f. blending brush. So as you can see right here, that payoff is really good. I think I was giving it a little bit of a hard time on Snapchat and Instagram, but I'm really liking how it is looking on my lids. All right, now let's see the tea on how these blend. And so I'm going to go in with Connie. I'm going to concentrate that on my, I'm going to concentrate that on my outer crease. Okay, Ray Ray. All right, now I see the hype behind it. Maybe I was being hard on it, y'all, but still a little bit of fallout, but that's just shows you that maybe you need to do your foundation after you do something like this. And so I'm just gonna concentrate that in my outer crease and bring that in. This also is an e.l.f. crease brush. It does kind of look like it's getting a little patchy, but color payoff is still good, but that patchiness is kind of concerning. I'm not one to dibble and dabble in colors, but you know, it's Ray Ray got me, you know, stepping out of my comfort zone or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to take the color Black Beauty. It's called Black Beauty, but I feel like it has a little bit of a green tint to it, which I'm going to also concentrate in my outer crease just to deepen it up a little bit. You will have to really concentrate with blending. Still getting fallout right here. Not too much of a fan. Let me just dip my thing in there. Maybe it'll come off on camera, but so little fallout right there. You might have to tap your brush just to get that excess off of there. Not gonna lie, y'all, it is taking me a while to blend out this green with this purple. It is taking forever. So I do feel like a little bit of that purple shade was lost when I was trying to blend out the green with it. So I'm just gonna go back in with my blending brush and put that back on. All right, so now that I was able to kind of blend that out a little bit, finally, the color really just keeps getting lost when I'm trying to apply the green on the purple. The pink was good, I'm just not really sure why like the purple just kind of looks like it's disappearing. Maybe it's coming off different on camera, but not really too happy about that. But you know, we're gonna keep it moving. And so I'm going to apply this shimmer shade Passion onto my lid. Let me just go ahead and cut the crease for the culture. So I'm going to be taking my LA Girl Pro Concealer and this brush that I got from the beauty supply store. It's like a Ruby Kisses concealer brush. I'm using LA Girl Pro Concealer in medium beige, and I'm just going to carve out my lid. Alright, so I'm just going to take an Ulta brush in Passion. This brush is not wet, and so we will see how the color payoff is. It's pretty darn good, not gonna lie, I'm not gonna stunt. And so, still getting some fallout with Passion. Not as much as with the matte shadows, but there is still fallout nonetheless. So I'm going to take Black Beauty again to go ahead and just restore that color back again. Make sure both of my sides are even. This is exhausting. Like, I'm freaking exhausted. I am going to go back in. This is just a random eyeshadow brush. I do want to kind of provide a transition between that shimmer shade and that crease color. So I'm gonna go back in with that purple. Okay, well, so now I'm going back in with that blending brush that I used in the beginning, just to make sure to soften out these lines over here, and just to make sure everything looks blended, or at least try to. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the highlighting and contour, because honey child, this eyelid is getting to be a lot of work. Let me go ahead and try to at least wipe away some of this fallout, because it was indeed the fool. And so I'm going in Aero Pro Concealer. I'm going in with an e.l.f. sponge brush. Alright, so now that I've highlighted my face, I'm going to go in with Chai, and it's one of the highlighter and contour shades. I guess it's a contour shade, but it's so light, so I'm going to try to see if I can kind of bake with it. Let's see. I just want to see something, you know? If it's multifunctional, we're gonna see if it's something that can be baked with. Alright, so that is me baking with it on this side. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That's a disaster. So no, we're not going to do that anymore. Well, okay, so NVM, never mind. So let me just go in with my Airspun and do what I usually do, because that right there, I just hope it didn't ruin my face, because that would be very awkward. All right, so I'm just going to take my Avon powder brush and buff it out. Oh no, y'all. That Chai caked on my face. It caked on my face. It didn't do too much damage, but don't try to bake with it. So let me try to take Mocha under here to try to see if I can carve it out. Okay, now Mocha is cooperating with me. Let's see if I can fix this. Okay, so I was kind of able to fix the damage that Chai did with Mocha. Let me try to buff it out. It's just so shiny, I don't get it. I think I ruined the face. But you know, we're gonna keep it moving. I'm just trying to use everything. Like, I just wanna use everything. It's all here, why can't I use it? So now I'm gonna take my Real Techniques Expert face brush and go into Brownie Bite. Like I said, it might be a little dark, so let me just do a couple of dabs with a dab of ranch. And see, okay. So as you can see, it is very, very pigmented. I said boop boop, and we got some contour right here, which is kind of good, but I'm just a really heavy-handed person, so I'm not gonna lie, it did snatch my face. I'm not really mad at it. So look, at least I know I got something to snatch my face for, like a night look, because baby, snatched. That may have just saved the look right there. I'm gonna take it under my jawline as well. And because it's so pigmented, I'm just gonna do a little light dabs on my forehead. Cause geez Louise. I am also going to contour a little bit on my nose. So with the e.l.f. contour angle brush, I'm just going to do a couple of dabs since it is so pigmented. And I'm going to try y'all, this is so pigmented to the point where it's like you gotta daggone near barely touch the brush. So maybe for like a beginner, it might not be too helpful because you're already trying to figure out how to do your makeup. And with trying to worry about the application, I just feel like it would just be like, it's just exhausting. Like, it's just exhausting. And so that is the contour of the nose and the contour on the sides. One thing I can say, it didn't really come out too patchy, which is what I was kind of a little bit afraid about. But let's go ahead and get into the highlighters because I'm ready to get into the highlighters. Like, come on. So hold on, before I do the highlighters, I'm going to take my Makeup Geek blush in the color Chivalry, and I'm just going to put that, concentrate that upwards, and then blush it up a little bit. Blush it up and make it real for me, honey. Alright, so with my Anastasia A23 brush, I'm going to take the shade Radiant and concentrate that on my cheeks. Let us see. I know I probably put too much. Let me just dab that off. Let me just, because at this point I don't want it to be bad. Okay, so one dip. Now these highlighters, she won, because that is so, it's like really, it's really pigmented, which I really appreciate. Let's do it on this side. Ooh, glide. They just glide on, and honestly they kind of give you that high-end finish, kind of like my Urban Decay Afterglow. And so these are definitely a win. Now I do want to try Moonlight, and I think I'm going to put that on my nose. So let's just go ahead and try to touch that on my nose a little bit. That is so pretty. That is so pretty. Okay, so French toast. Could I do French toast maybe on the cube as well? And maybe French toast on my forehead just to give it a little bit more gleam. Okay. Alright, so not a total waste because these highlighters are very good. Alright, so to finish off the eyes, I'm going to go in with my NYX eyeliner, matte liquid liner. I mean, hey, at least the eyeliner gods were with me because I'm having mixed reviews about this look, you all. You all let me know if it was like too much. Am I on point? I don't really know. I'm kind of liking it more as I look at it. So I do kind of want to finish everything off by applying some of these colors at the bottom of my lid. And so with the purple shade Connie, I'm just going to go ahead and apply that to my bottom lash just to bring the purple full circle. And then I'm also going to take that green shade and put it on the outside just to kind of smoke it out a little bit. I look like I'm about to go to a daggone ball and I'm gonna go to the store. I do also want to give that inner corner a little pop So I'm going in with the color Allison just to pop it a little bit. That's so pretty. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and wrap this up. I am first going in with my Maybelline Big Shot Mascara in the Baddest Black. Alright everyone, so this is the completed look for my lips. I went in with the ColourPop Stingray Ultra Matte Lip. I think this is the collaboration that Ray Ray did with them because the Stingray is actually spelled like her name with the E at the end. So the tea on this palette. I'll start with the pros first. Okay, so it came with a mirror. It's affordable. The highlighters are really good. The shadows, the matte shadows have a lot of pigment. The shimmer shadows have a lot of pigment. But I personally do not feel like they really blend well very easily. Like I said, it just made me really exhausted. Like this look came out better than I thought, but as far as like the blending with the matte shadows, I'm just really not feeling it. The pink looks nice, the shimmer looks nice, but as far as like the purple with the Black Beauty green color, I'm just not really feeling the fact that I paid for this palette to get the different colors and you can't really use them together. A lot of videos that I have seen on this palette, a lot of people only did 1 or 2 shades. So forewarning for you all getting this palette, you might just have to use 1 or 2 shades. I personally wanted to kind of experiment with doing multiple shades at once, but I just don't think this is the palette to do that. As far as these chai and mocha, I don't think I'm going to be able to use it. The brownie bite was good. It did snatch my face, but it's one of those things where if you're heavy-handed, just go very, very light. Like this palette is going to have to make you be very cognizant of how you do your makeup. So if you're a beginner, it just might not be for you. You just need to make sure you just do not use too much of a heavy hand with it. The palette is actually sold out right now. If you didn't get it, are you missing out on anything? I don't really think so, unless you're just a Ray Ray buff and you love her to death, which I'm a fan of her, I'm subscribed to her, but I just feel like I kind of could have passed on this. The highlighters are good. I know I'm going to use the highlighters. They're amazing. But if I'm only going to use 1 contour shade, some highlighters, and maybe the shimmer shades, was it really worth it? This is not a knock to the It's My Ray Ray palette, but personally, it's just not what I thought it was gonna be. Thank you all so much for watching. New subscribers, I see y'all. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.